Your doctor has about 12 minutes with you. Menopause gets maybe 90 seconds of that. And in that 90 seconds, you're told some version of this. You're fine. Your labs look normal. This is just aging. Meanwhile, you're waking up at 3 a.m. Your joints hurt. Your energy is gone. And your body is changing in ways you don't recognize. So let me say something that should have been said to you a long time ago. This is not just aging, like this is biology. And once you understand what is actually happening inside your body, you stop blaming yourself and you start making decisions that actually work. I'm Amy. I'm a master health coach, a fascia alignment specialist, and I'm on the other side of menopause, which means I'm not guessing. I've lived this and I've helped a lot of women through it. And what I can tell you is this: most women are not failing. They're following advice that was never designed for this phase of life. So let's break this down in a way no one ever does. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. At some point in your late 30s or 40s, your ovaries start to slow down. That means less estrogen, less progesterone, and that shift sets off a cascade of changes. Your cycle becomes irregular. Your sleep starts getting disrupted. Your body starts storing fat differently. Your brain feels foggy, your mood shifts, and you're left trying to connect the dots. And here's the part that matters most. Your body is not malfunctioning, it's adapting. But the problem is, you're still using strategies from 10 or 20 years ago, and those strategies now work against you. Let's talk about one of the biggest shifts happening in your body that almost no one explains. And this is where things start to click. Your body is no longer handling carbohydrates the same way. There was a large study that showed after menopause, women can experience up to a 42% higher blood sugar spike from the exact same meal. Same food, different response. So you could be eating the exact same breakfast you've eaten for years. And your body is now reacting in a completely different way. And this is not about willpower. This is not about discipline. This is about physiology. And those blood sugar spikes, they don't just affect your weight, they affect everything. Your energy crashes, your cravings increase, your mood swings, your brain fog, your sleep. And over time, they drive fat storage, especially in your belly. Now here's where it gets even more important, because your adrenal glands step in during this phase. As your ovaries produce less hormones, your adrenal glands pick up some of that role. But those same glands are also responsible for stress hormones. So now you have a situation where your body is trying to manage blood sugar chaos while also trying to support hormone production with the same system, and something has to give. So if your blood sugar is constantly spiking and crashing, your body is in a constant stress response. And that shows up as more fatigue, more weight gain, more hot flashes, worse sleep. This is why so many women feel like their body turned on them overnight. It didn't. It just started responding to a different set of rules. Now here's the good news. This is not something you need to fix with extreme dieting. You don't need to cut everything out. You don't need to punish your body. You need to change how you approach it. So let's get practical, because there are a few simple shifts that make a massive difference. First, stop starting your day with sugar. And I don't care if it's healthy, smoothies, granola, toast with jam, even fruit by itself. If you spike your blood sugar first thing in the morning, you are setting yourself up for cravings and crashes all day. Instead, start your day with something savory, protein, healthy fats, something that stabilizes you. That one change alone can completely shift your energy. Second, change the order of how you eat. Start your meals with vegetables, then protein, and then everything else. That slows down how quickly glucose hits your bloodstream, and it makes a measurable difference. Third, stop eating sugar on an empty stomach. If you're going to have something sweet, have it after a meal, not as a snack. Because when you eat sugar alone, your blood sugar spikes faster and higher. Fourth, move after you eat. Not a workout, not anything intense, just walk. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That alone helps your body process glucose more efficiently. And it's one of the simplest, most powerful things you can do. Now let's talk about something that is not talked about enough: muscle. Because this is where everything changes long term. As estrogen declines, you lose muscle. And muscle is not just about strength. It's one of the main places your body stores and uses glucose. So when you lose muscle, your ability to manage blood sugar gets worse. Your metabolism slows and fat storage becomes easier. This is why strength training is not optional. It is essential. You don't need to train like an athlete, but you do need to lift. You need to challenge your muscles because that is what tells your body to stay strong. And the same goes for protein. Most women are not eating enough, not even close. And without enough protein, you cannot maintain muscle, which means everything we just talked about gets worse. Now I want to pause for a second, because if you're listening to this and thinking, this is exactly what I'm dealing with, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not too late, and you are not stuck. You just haven't been given the right strategy yet. Now here's where most women get stuck. They start making small changes. They try to eat better. They try to move differently, but their body still doesn't respond. And that's because their system is already dysregulated. Inflammation is high, blood sugar is unstable, hormones are out of sync, and you cannot fix that with random effort. You need a reset. And this is exactly why I created my 5-day sugar detox. Because for most women, blood sugar instability is the root of everything. The cravings, the belly fat, the energy crashes, the sleep issues. So in those 5 days, we remove the biggest triggers, we stabilize your system, and we give your body a chance to reset. And what I see over and over again is within just a few days, women feel different. Less bloated, more energy, fewer cravings, and most importantly, they feel back in control. That's where everything starts. Now from there, if you want real transformation, that's where the 6-week reset comes in, because this is where we build the full system. Nutrition, movement, fascia, recovery, hormonal support, all working together, because your body is not a collection of separate problems. It's a system. And when you support that system correctly, everything changes. The women who go through it don't just lose weight, they sleep better, they think clearly, they feel strong again, they feel like themselves, and that's what this is really about. And so if you're tired of guessing, if you're tired of doing everything right and still feeling stuck, start with the 5-day sugar detox, or go deeper with the 6-week reset. Both are linked below. But whatever you do, stop blaming yourself, because your body didn't fail you, it changed. And now you know exactly how to change with it. If this helped you, like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what part of this hit you the hardest. I read every single one. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You just needed the right strategy, and now you have it. I'll see you in the next one.